morning. How y'all doing? I've been doing great, breaking my normal rule about caffeine. I have been having this exact cup of coffee like every day for the last week. I usually try to limit my caffeine intake to like 2 to 3 cups a month. Definitely like 2 cups a week max. But one of my roommates gave me this delicious hot chocolate mix for Christmas. And I put it in my coffee the other day and I was like, this is the best thing on the planet. And now I just can't stop drinking it. Am I gonna have to do a caffeine detox soon? Probably, because I get addicted to it real fast. But that's okay. There's only like 10 servings, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to do this forever. Worth mentioning, I used my go-to coffee, black light coffee from the farmer's market. The way it is sourced and everything is impeccable and it's delicious. And I don't even like coffee except for that coffee. So like if you're looking for a good coffee, highly recommend. I will link it down there. Sprinkled in some creatine just to get myself hyped for my workout, because you guys know me, I love supplements. Supplements make me very excited. I'm about to go do a workout and I just wanted to be extra excited about my workout. Threw in some collagen because it's good for your gut, good for your skin, getting a little bit of that protein. I mostly wanted like an excuse to drink something deliciously chocolatey in the morning. Like I said, gonna do a workout in a little bit. I think it's gonna be a lower body glute focused workout. And then I've just been seeing this question pop up a lot lately. I mean, it's been popping up a lot for like a while, but just like in the last couple days, I've been seeing it discussed more than normal. That's whether or not a calorie is a calorie. Like, is 1 calorie of pizza equal to 1 calorie of broccoli? And I want to break this down for y'all with some serious science, because the fact that this discussion is still a thing is just kind of hilarious to me, because it's just like, I get it, but at the same time, like, read the science, you know? So we're gonna dive into some of that science later and like chat through all of that. One thing that I wanna do while I'm thinking about it, since I just had the latte, is restock on two of my key latte ingredients. Maca and cacao powder. Most of the time my latte isn't even coffee, it's a hot chocolate with stuff in it. So I need some cacao powder. I am running woefully low on the cacao powder, and I've been out of powdered maca for a while. I've been adding maca back into my diet regularly to help with hormone balance. I've been taking it in pill form, but I love the flavor of it. I love like the richness that it adds to like lattes and smoothies and stuff, so like I really want a powdered form again. So as per usual, when I want to stock up on my pantry staples and such, I'm gonna order through Thrive Market because it saves me money. I love saving money. I love saving money so that I can spend more money on like good quality food. You know, you feel me? I don't spend my money on much. Good quality food is something that I am happy to spend my money on. But if I can save money while doing that, it's even better. That's why I get my pantry staples on Thrive Market. It is an online marketplace dedicated to making living healthy easy and affordable for everyone. It's like Costco, but online and for healthy things. Everything is discounted from regular retail prices. Members save an average of $32 per order. I order every single month, so that's like a lot of savings. I think I average more than $32 per order saved. Depends on how much I'm ordering. But the more I save on my pantry staples, the more I can feel happy spending on things like high quality meats, grass-fed, grass-finished meats from the farmer's market, all of that good stuff. Lately, I've been having fun experimenting with like new snacks and stuff, and Thrive Market has made it really easy to find new stuff because they have so many different filters where you can like filter through the different snacks and things. They have over like 70 different diets that you can filter through, like keto, paleo, vegan, gluten-free, AIP, etc. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and place my little order. The other cool thing about Thrive Market is that they have daily deals and like discounts on stuff. Today's on the website is 20% off of Gaia Herbs supplements, which is like such a good deal if you're trying to get supplements, because supplements can be really expensive, and Gaia Herbs is a great brand, so that's awesome. Too bad there's nothing in particular. Like, I'm not out of any of my supplements except for maca. I am out of zinc. I don't think Gaia Herbs does zinc. Let's find out. Nope, darn it. Oh well, I tried. But I do need zinc, so let's see what they got. Gero Formulas, one of my favorite brands, 17% off on the website. Just go ahead and add one of those. Okay, now for the maca. The Thrive Market brand stuff is super high quality and it's often the cheapest, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the Thrive Market maca. Maca can be hit or miss with flavor, like mostly quality wise, like good quality ones are gonna taste really good, bad quality ones are gonna taste not so great. Thrive Market tastes really good. So if you're looking for a good maca, highly recommend. Let's do the same for the cacao powder. Gonna go with the Thrive Market brand again. Is $10 for a pound of cacao powder. That's great. I think I'm also running out of oats, so I'm gonna throw some of those in there. And just, again, Thrive Market brand, $5. Great deal. Certified gluten-free too. Can't go wrong. Then I wanna find something new to experiment with because I love trying new things and experimenting with new foods and stuff. So let's see what we can find. Oh my god, this looks fascinating. Cashew cheesy sauce, sharp and tangy. I don't know why it's calling to me, but it is. I mean, I know why, because I love cashew cheese. So we're gonna get some of that too. Why not? It's currently 14% off retail price. That's great. So here's what we got. We got some cashew cheese, we got some pantry staples, we got some zinc. I'm taking zinc for hormone balance, by the way, in case you're curious. As you can see, my total is $54. I am saving $35 on this order, and I get free shipping because orders over $45 ship for free with carbon neutral shipping from Zero Waste Warehouses. If you guys have been wanting to check out Thrive Market, now is a great time to do it because they just changed their offer for the new year. If you click the link in the description or go to thrivemarket.com/fitandnerdy, you can get yourself 25% off your first order plus a free gift with that order. That's 25% off the already discounted prices. And it's risk-free. If you try it and you don't like it, you can get your membership money back. Like, you can't lose. Like, just give it a try. There's a 1-month membership and a 12-month membership. I have the 12-month membership because it comes out to $5 a month, and as you can see, I save like at least $30 every single month, so I basically make money on the membership because these are things that I would be buying anyway, maybe other than the cashew cheese, but like other than that, these are things I would be buying anyway if I were to just go to Whole Foods and do my shopping there. But if you don't want to commit to a full year, you just aren't sure yet, you can do a 1-month membership, which comes out to $9.95 a month. Either way, check the link in the description, thrivemarket.com/fitandnerdy, to get yourself 25% off plus a free gift. I'm hooking you guys up real good. You guys know how stoked I was to be able to walk to my new gym? Well, for the last week or so, I have not been walking to the gym because I have been dedicated to forming that habit that I told you guys about last week in my video all about the 5 habits that I am trying to implement in 2021. I want to get in some sort of concentrated movement workouty thing 5 days a week, and so I'm trying to remove all possible barriers to doing so, and this includes trying to get myself to walk to the gym. I know that if I try to get myself to walk to the gym, I'm not gonna go to the gym because it takes an extra like 30 to 40 minutes of like total walk time there and back. That's a lot of extra time, and I just don't always have that extra time. Even though I love doing it, I'm not putting the pressure on myself to walk to the gym if it means I'm not gonna get my workout in. So I'm gonna go do a little lower body glute focus session, and while I'm so grateful that my gym is open and they're taking so many measures for COVID safety, the one thing is that every time I show up, I don't know what equipment's gonna be available or in what order. Like, it's not busy, there's just not a lot of stuff available. So I've been going to the gym with like no plan and then just kind of winging it. As soon as like I finish my warm-up and I see what's available, I just kind of go for what's available, which is less than ideal for progress, but still absolutely better than nothing. Anywho, let's go do a workout.
Rising up like the phoenixes, been tired of pushed to the ground, speaking my heart like it really is, 'cause I can't take another no. I see, I like, I go, I get, no one can hold me back. I see, I like, I go, I get, go, I get, go, I get, go, I get now. I got my lows, I got my highs, moving on close to my goal. Time is now, place is here to rest, filling the holes of my soul. I see, I like, I go,
Quick little post-gym, pre-running errands OOTD. Got a little jumpsuit on. Feeling kind of cute. Also kind of feeling like I'm rolling up to a construction site, but that's totally okay. I really don't care enough. It's fun, it's comfy, I'm wearing it. First step on these errands is gonna be to get me some breakfast because I am hungry. Need to get some protein in me post-workout. I was thinking about getting a smoothie yesterday, and so the idea is still in my head, and so I think I think I'm gonna go find a smoothie because that's what I want. Alright, can I get the Sun God smoothie, please? Yeah. Can I do that without coffee? Yeah. And can I add mint to it? Yeah. Got a theoretically mint chocolate protein smoothie. Tastes like a mint chocolate protein smoothie.
It's good.
All right, errands took slightly longer than expected, but that's okay. And I think I'm a smidge hungry. If you know me, you know that for breakfast, I like to eat a lot. And that smoothie was not a lot. It was just like a normal size breakfast. So who feels like having avocado toast? I feel like having avocado toast. Comment down below if you feel like having avocado toast. Make some avocado toast with me. We'll eat avocado toast together. I'm gonna go make some avocado toast. The disappointment is real. Went into the kitchen, realized I had no ripe avocados. All of my avocados are from a little avocado tree that we have in our backyard, but they take forever to get ripe. So I cut into one of the avocados and it was like rock solid. So we have toast with things on it, just not avocado toast. So I made like a savory toast and a sweet toast. The sweet dessert toast is chocolate dessert hummus with an apple and some pumpkin pie spice on top. The savory toast has 1 hard-boiled egg, some leftover mixed greens, and some sauerkraut. I think I did pretty good given the circumstances. I am still disappointed that there is no avocado, but it's okay. Oh god, the spinach is on my sweet toast. No, 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 we can't have that. Not sure if I would make this again, but I kind of like it. Ah! Yo, this is good. The sauerkraut and the egg on the sourdough is just this. I would make this again. All right, let's have a little chat whether or not a calorie is a calorie. Now, for the sake of the math, a calorie is a unit of energy. It is the amount of energy required to raise 1 milliliter of water by 1 degree Celsius. Now, I'm not gonna deny that if you hand me 1 calorie worth of broccoli and 1 calorie worth of pizza, when they are just physically in my hands, just in space, not in my body, 1 calorie is equal to 1 calorie. It's a unit of energy. 1 equals 1. But here's the thing. Once you put it in your mouth and chew it up and start digesting it, that's when 1 calorie doesn't necessarily directly convert to 1 absorbed calorie. The human body doesn't perform its own little lab experiment on every bite of food where it's like, okay, this is how much energy it takes to heat up 1 milliliter of water by 1 degree Celsius, and this is how much energy it's gonna take up to heat this thing by 1 degree. That's not how it works, but it doesn't take the thing and take the physical calorie amount, like the amount of energy in the food, and directly convert it to that amount of energy for the body to use. Most calorie counts on foods are inaccurate because it's based on a system of averages and doesn't take into account the insane complexity of digestion. Let me just reiterate, insane complexity of digestion. We do not have the science to fully understand all of the human metabolism. So how can we claim to understand that 1 calorie is equal to 1 calorie in the body? How many calories our body can extract from food, it depends on so many different factors, from how we prepare the food to our gut flora. This means that not all calorie sources will have the same effect on your weight. So essentially, outside the body, a calorie is a calorie. Inside the body, 1 calorie is not necessarily 1 calorie. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, fun, sciencey stuff. Different foods go through different metabolic pathways that can have vastly different effects on your hunger and your hormones that regulate your body weight. Many studies have shown that replacing carbs with more fats and proteins can help reduce your appetite and cravings, as well as optimize different weight-related hormones. But it's not just the macros, it's also the chemical and biological structure of the different foods that we're eating that can dictate how much of it we're actually absorbing. To accurately calculate the actual total calories a person might get out of one specific food, you would have to take into account so many factors, including whether or not the food has evolved to survive the digestive tract, how boiling, baking, microwaving, or frying a food might affect its structure, how much energy the body expends to break down certain foods, and the extent to which billions of bacteria in the gut aid in digestion and sometimes steal some of the calories for themselves. Another good example is plants. The stronger the cell walls, the less likely they are to be broken down during digestion, and thus the more calories are going to pass through your body undigested and unabsorbed. But take that same plant, maybe cook it a bunch, pulverize it, chop it, process it in some way. Now those cell walls are broken down more, maybe you're going to absorb more. Same food, different calorie absorption. Get this, there's also studies to suggest that peanuts, pistachios, and almonds actually have fewer absorbable calories than other comparable foods with similar amounts of carbs, proteins, and fats in them. One study demonstrated that when people were given 170 calories worth of almonds, so like based off of the commonly thought nutritional information for almonds, they actually only absorbed 129 calories of those theoretical 170 calories. There was another study that looked specifically at how we process foods directly affects the amount of calories that can be absorbed from the food. A 2010 study gave different groups of people either whole wheat bread with cheese or white bread with processed cheese product. And what they found is that the group who was given the less processed meal of the whole grain bread with the cheese expended twice as many calories to digest their food as the group that consumed the more processed product. Consequently, the people who consumed the less processed food obtained about 10% fewer net calories from their meal. So you can see things get even farther off when we take into account net calories, as in not only the calories the body absorbs, but the calories that the body has to burn in digesting the food. But not only is there variation from food to food, there is variation from individual person to individual person in how much they will be able to get out of that food. This is where stuff gets wild and exciting. There was a study done on mice that demonstrated that even though the mice used in the experiment had very similar genetics, diet still affected them differently as far as how much they weighed. A pretty easy to understand example of how calorie absorption might vary from person to person is with lactose intolerance. If you are lactose intolerant, you lack lactase, which is the enzyme that breaks down lactose in dairy products. If you literally lack an enzyme that's helping break down a food, you are not going to absorb the food in the same way as someone who has lactase, who can break down that fully. Also, your gut flora is going to play a huge part in your digestion and your metabolism. There's obviously a lot of different things at play here, but one thing is just the amount of different bacteria that you have in your gut. More bacteria tend to make you more beneficial bacteria tend to make you more efficient at metabolizing your food, and so you're going to be able to obtain more nutrients from it. So all this is to say that outside the body, a calorie is a calorie. Inside the body, 1 calorie does not equate to 1 calorie absorbed and utilized by the body. And different foods, from the processing to the structure to your own individual biology, is going to affect what you're getting out of the food. So where does that leave us? Am I saying calorie counting is completely BS and there's absolutely no point in it because we can't determine the actual calories? No, you are literally never going to be able to determine the actual number of calories that your body is absorbing from your diet, but it doesn't really matter that much because it's still gonna overall be based on averages. And if you're eating a roughly average diet, it will all roughly average out. Especially in the short term, this isn't something to be particularly concerned about. Like if you have 5 or 10 pounds to lose, you can lose it in like a month or two. For all intents and purposes, a calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter if it's broccoli or it's pizza, like do whatever. But if you're thinking about it long-term, whether it be long-term weight loss or just long-term health, even muscle building long-term, different foods are going to process in the body differently, even if they have the same number of calories. On average, whole unprocessed foods are going to process more favorably in the body, in the sense that they are going to promote better overall health, which is going to keep your metabolism running faster. It's going to help you get more nutrients from food, which is going to make you stronger. It's going to help you get better sleep. It's going to decrease inflammation and stress on your body. Overall, it's just going to be more favorable for fat loss and muscle gain. This is why in the long term, I always recommend focusing more on whole unprocessed foods rather than trying to cram as many processed foods as you can into your macros. Processed foods tend to be much more easily digested in the stomach and the intestines, so they give us a lot of energy with very little work from our body. Whereas things like meat, nuts, seeds, vegetables, all of those things require a lot more work to extract the energy. So not only are you going to net fewer calories, but it's also going to keep your gut bacteria happier. It's going to reduce inflammation. It's going to give you more nutrients. I'm just repeating myself at this point. The point is, different foods process differently in the body. Different foods are going to affect your weight in different ways. And there are so many other things that I could get into that I didn't even touch on in this. Like specifically how different foods affect your hormones. That could be a whole video in itself. Basically, there is so much evidence to show that 1 calorie is not equal to 1 calorie once you actually run it through the body's digestive system and let it metabolize. I don't know why, I don't know why this is still a debate. Like really, you really can't make the argument that a calorie is equal to a calorie unless you haven't put it in a human body yet. I'm gonna get myself worked up if I just let myself keep rambling, so we're just gonna reel it back in. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comments below. Or if you want me to like expand on any of this, also let me know in the comments. It's dinner time. I basically wanted to have a bunch of leftovers tonight because there was just a bunch of stuff left over and I wanted to use it. So I chopped up some carrots, cauliflower, and acorn squash, roasted that in the oven with a leftover chicken thigh. And then last night I made some pesto zucchini noodle cauliflower with onion. Is that all that was in there? I feel like I put something else in here too. But basically it's pesto and veggies. This is dinner. A hot, ow. I might not be able to taste it now that I just burned my tongue. For dessert, I ended up grabbing a few fun size Snickerses. I got them from my roommate for my birthday, which by the way was like the other week. I'm 26 for everyone who's about to ask. Now I have showered, I've done a little face mask. I'm about to use my UV red light therapy device over there. Give this face a little TLC, and then I am off to bed. So I think I'm gonna leave the video here. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Really does support me and my channel. I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see future videos from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I will see you very soon. Bye!